Hi, I'm Sandra. I'm 25. I live in Denver, Colorado. I am very savvy with my money and very intentional with my money. I've gone through and compiled a list of things that is 20 items long that I do not buy or spend money on in order to save money. Social media and the use of social media and the exposure to all the different things that you can have in the world and that other people have in love makes it really easy to feel like you need to buy everything. So I took a little bit of time to reflect on that and recognize, what do I actually want to be purchasing and what do I want to be spending my hard-earned money on? And in order to prioritize those things, I'm gonna have to deprioritize these other things. So this is kind of my list of things that I have unprioritized or just savvy ways that I found to save money. The very first one was the result of reflecting on the kind of lifestyle that I want to have, and I do not buy alcohol that I keep in my home. I sometimes am like shocked when I see the prices, like a case of seltzer, that's an extra $20, $30 a week that I could just be saving by not buying alcohol at home. The second thing that I don't spend money on is multiple different types of soap. I don't buy body soap, hand soap, dish soap. The only technically different soap that I buy that I probably don't need to, but I do, is laundry detergent. I just use Castile soap as a one and done for everything. I use it as my face soap. I use it for my hands. I use it for my body. We use it for dishes. That's what I use. Third thing that I don't spend money on is replacements of beauty products, hygiene products, anything like that before I run out. And then I'm not against buying bulk, but I only buy bulk of products that I really love. Otherwise, I'll just buy the individual item. So this includes toothpaste, soap, because I'm a big soap gal, makeup products, anything like that I do not buy until I run out. Number 4, I don't pay for any gym membership or activity passes. My fitness consists of mostly lifting weights in my basement. I started with just a dumbbell and a kettlebell. We do have more of a gym set up now, but I, through grad school, had resistance band, dumbbell, kettlebell, and that is what I worked out with. This is one that will probably change for me when saving money is less of an emphasis in my life, but because it is an emphasis in my life, this is one area where I technically sacrifice in order to prioritize other things. I have not paid to get my hair cut in 4 years. I actually did chop all of my hair off about a year ago, chopped her right down. I have not paid to get a professional haircut in a very long time. Along with this, I don't get my nails done, no Botox. Yeah, I don't really pay for beauty regimens out. Currently prioritizing other things. Along with that, I don't pay for duplicate makeup products. I have my foundation, my highlight, contour stick, whatever, my mascara, my blush, my eyebrow, not pencil, but like gel. And I use the same products, and then I have one eyeshadow tray. Palette, they're called palettes, and I use those products for any makeup look that I need to do. Number 7 is I'm very intentional about what subscriptions I pay for, and the biggest one here is I do not pay for multiple TV subscriptions. We don't really value sitting down and watching TV at night. That's not high on our priority list. We don't pay for duplicates just to be like scrolling and watching TV. So the 4 subscriptions that we pay for are Kindle Unlimited, Spotify, our PlayStation Plus, Netflix with ads. If we are feeling kind of like a sit back and relax vibe, it's usually playing video games together because that's more interactive with each other than watching a TV show. And that's just kind of the culture we've created in this household. So kind of along with that, because I mentioned that we do pay for Kindle Unlimited, we don't buy books. Both of us have the same like Kindle Unlimited account. We each have our own Kindles. We read a lot and we read a lot before bed specifically. And if I have something that I want to read that's not on Kindle Unlimited, I will request it from the library and wait patiently for my turn. This one's a subscription that we don't pay for, and it is Amazon Prime. There's something that we need in 2 days. We probably need it right now, and we'll go buy it. If I do find that like there are items that I can get at a better price on Amazon, I will add them to my cart and save until I hit the $35 minimum to get free shipping, and then I'll ship them. We are not the package house, as it were. Another thing I don't buy is single purpose items, especially single purpose kitchen items. I hate things that can only be used for one reason. One example, a rice cooker. Like those avocado storage things that can be only used to keep an avocado good. Only exception to this is a garlic mincer. This stemmed initially from not having space to store a lot of items. Our kitchen is generally smaller, so we have to really be conscious about what we're keeping in our kitchen. Our house is smaller, and personally, I find that if something has only one purpose, I likely am not gonna dig it out to do that thing. I'll just find another way to do it. If it has one purpose, there is something else that can do it. Slightly less convenient to do it, but honestly, by the time you go find that single-use item, you probably could have done it in the less convenient way. I don't buy clothing unless it's replacing something that's unusable. Ultimately, what I realized was like, I don't even wear most of the clothes that are in my closet. Now I'm challenging myself to wear more of those clothes. Along with that, I don't buy name brand clothing just for the name brand. If I can buy something of similar quality that is an off-brand. Dupe culture has been amazing for me. Lululemon leggings, for example, don't need to spend $100 on those because the exact same thing is white labeled and sold for $20. I don't buy name brand just to get the name brand. I buy for the quality, and if the name brand is the only thing that provides that quality, then I'll purchase the name brand item. Most of the time it's not though. Lucky number 13, I don't buy lunch or coffee at work. I pack it. I don't buy the newest phone or the newest technology just because I've paid off the older version of it. I actually had the iPhone SE with the home button until very, very recently. I purchased a refurbished phone to replace that phone, and the only reason I did that was because you guys started demanding better from my content. So this is my phone currently, and she works great, and I won't be replacing her for a very long time. But I know a lot of people that are like, well, I paid off my phone, so I got a new one. And that is just not my mindset. I want to pay as little as possible for my phone, and I did. I got this bad boy for $200. This one's gonna be controversial. I feel like some of you are gonna have something to say about it, but I've read the research, okay? Do your own research, do whatever you want. I do not buy new running shoes just because they've reached 500 miles. The evidence and the literature do not support that that is the leading cause of injury if you are an amateur runner. Most likely it is lack of strength or poor form. But the whole you need to buy running shoes every 500 miles thing, shocker, is mostly a myth made up by running companies to get you to buy more running shoes. Yeah, I've been running for about 13 years. Haven't really ever replaced my shoes because they hit the 500-mile mark. The only injuries I've had are overuse of my body, not overuse of my shoes. Do your strength training, eat nutritious foods, and do your research. I don't buy home decor. Not even holiday home decor. I have a little itty bitty Christmas tree and one string of lights, and that is my holiday festivities. I don't want to store it. I don't want to have to put it up. I don't want to have to clean it. It's just not for me. So I don't buy it. I don't buy Uber Eats or takeout in general. We do go to In-N-Out. That's like our takeout spot or like our fast food spot. That is also on a very rare occasion that we do that. We eat very clean, very organic, grass-fed vibes in this household. So if we got takeout, that would ruin the additional money that we spend there. Definitely don't have it delivered. If we were gonna go out to a restaurant, then I want it fresh and I want it good. We don't spend money on that. If we are in a time pinch or just like sick of cooking, we have a couple freezer meals that we keep all the ingredients for on hand. Number 18 is a new car. I could afford a car payment, technically. I'm not going to. My car drives. And yes, it might have higher yearly maintenance costs right now, but that's still cheaper than a car payment. She drives great. She's beautiful. She has 165,000 miles on it, and we're getting her to 200, no problem. I don't need a new car, and I'm not gonna buy a new car. I don't spend $6 on greeting cards. I buy Trader Joe's 99-cent cards, or I make a card. The 20th thing that I do not spend money on, and this is the biggest one that allows me to live a lifestyle that I want, but without spending a crap ton of money. I don't pay for flights or hotels. I travel hack for them. So I will book flights and hotels using points instead of cash. Now we earn quite a lot of points with our business, but I started getting into this hobby of earning miles and points pre-business and signing up for new cards and utilizing the spend bonuses by putting my regular expenses on those cards and earning like 100,000 points and then using that to pay for a trip. Now we do run a couple of businesses on credit cards, so we earn a lot of points really quickly, and that's just me being transparent, but I did do this on a college student budget. I started my freshman year of college using credit cards for miles and points and paying for my trips home, and I didn't pay for flights, and that's kind of how I started getting into it. And so on my like $1,000 a month college budget, I was able to travel hack and earn enough points to travel for free. That has grown into what it is now, which is us abusing credit card points, but that's okay. We still travel and pay for flights, hotels, rental cars with miles and points, and you will not catch me paying cash for those things unless I find an amazing deal. Those are the areas that I have cut expenses in and why. Ultimately, I have done this to be able to reallocate the money towards my priorities, which are paying off my debt, spending time with friends and family, and traveling. And I came to the conclusion on all of these based on what I actually value and then put my money in those areas. If you're interested in my financial journey or life or whatever it is and want to tag along, I strongly encourage that you do because it really supports me and I love having you all here. And as always, I will see you in the next video, okay? Gosh, you don't have to miss me long.